Are y'all married? If y'all don't mind me asking, you not okay?
I'm married to Jesus.
Okay, you married to Jesus. Well, because you said you married to Jesus, right? What is Jesus? Which one of these signs is Jesus? What does Jesus look like according to the Bible? Which one of these signs would you say is Jesus? Where your husband at? Yeah, where your husband at? Show me your husband. This your husband right here, though, right?
Yeah, that's her husband.
Hey, that's your husband. You married to the white, blue-eyed, red-headed devil. That's who you married to.
We out in them streets, better watch how you speak whenever you see us.
Walking in love.
Walking in love. Did you know that? Yeah, all praises, all praises. What is love? What is love? Yes, ma'am. I definitely do. I definitely want you. Hey, if you can, come over here just for a second. All praises, sis. So, what is love? Is the question? Because you said, I asked you, what is it we supposed to be doing today? You said walking in love. So, what is love? Because that's a good answer. That's a good answer. We can hear you. We can hear you. Okay, I'm gonna hold it. Hey, you ain't gotta hold it. You can just I got you.
How y'all doing out there?
All praises. Go ahead. Tell us what love is. I got you.
Hey, love is the commandment of God.
Okay, that's right. Hey, you actually in the spirit, sis. So now we're gonna show you thus saith the Lord, because you're right. Love is the keeping of the command. Hey, hold on, don't go nowhere.
He gonna read one.
Okay, give me just a second, because I want you to see something. Read.
2 John, verse 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment, that as ye have heard from the beginning, you should walk in it.
So you're right. You said the love is the keeping of the commandments, right? So now we got to ask ourselves, what is the commandments that we got to keep? Because there's a bunch of commandments, but I want to pertain to you as a sister, right? First off, let me tell you, according to the Bible, we are the 12 tribes of Israel. We make up the lost children of Israel. So with that being said, now I gotta ask you, because give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Hey, how you doing all right today, sis? That's wonderful. Hey, let me show you, both of y'all, matter of fact, since both of y'all listening, like I just told my sisters, the Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We were scattered in slavery because we broke God's commandments. So now I'm showing my people what it is that we got to do to get back on good terms with God. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Because God requires something from every parent. Requires something from their kids. Meaning what? If you got kids, maybe you want your kids to clean up their room. That's a requirement. If you got kids, maybe you want them to grow up and be good people. That's something that you require of your kids. But now God is saying to us, I require something of you. Read.
To fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord.
So that's something that we all have to apply as the children of Israel. God said, if y'all want to be on good terms with me, you must keep the commandments. So let me show y'all, sisters, both of y'all right now are keeping the commandment. Maybe y'all know, maybe y'all don't. But I'm going to show y'all right now a commandment that both of y'all are keeping.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
So God is setting up an order here. He's letting us know how the things are supposed to be ran. Read.
And the head of Christ is in the head of every man is Christ. And the head of the woman is the man. And the head of Christ is God.
So that's an old saying that the man wear the pants in the house. The man is the head of the household. So whenever y'all women are y'all married? If y'all don't mind me asking, you not okay?
I'm married to Jesus.
Oh, you married to Jesus? Well, okay. The Lord just said that the head of the woman is the man. So we have to, whenever y'all find y'all earthly husband, not a husband that you can't see, whenever you find your earthly husband, the Lord is saying, hey, that man should be your head. That man should be your leader, according to the Bible.
That's probably
But
I ain't single. I mean, that's
probably the reason why
I'm
you are
still
single, because you're not married to God.
Yeah.
Hey, answer which
He
one.
ain't came in.
Hey, good question,
He
good
ain't
question.
came in
Because you
yet.
said you married to Jesus, right?
I'm married to Jesus.
What is
You
Jesus?
is too.
Which one of these signs is Jesus? What does Jesus look like according to the Bible? Which one of these signs would you say is Jesus?
Where your husband at?
Yeah, where your husband at?
Yeah.
Show me your husband.
He can be in so many different forms, though. Well, which one?
Hey, give me that. Give me believe on me as a scripture says.
You want the
Because
crucifixion? You want the crucifixion, Jesus?
I want to know which one of these is your husband. That's what I want to know.
Jesus Christ.
Which one of them is made in
Agree there, you
which
know.
one of them is made in the image of your husband?
Look, now Jesus.
Hey, read that because this is what we got to do right here. We always got to refer back to the Bible. Read.
Book of John, chapter 7, verse 38. He that believeth on me, as the scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
Give me John 8:32. Because we trying to get I like what I just want to know what you mean by saying by what you said. But hold on, read that.
The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So what is your truth? Which one of these are truthfully Jesus? What?
The one who died on the cross.
Yeah. So is that this one? Is that this image right here?
Which is it? It's two images, though.
Well, I mean,
He got the one with the thorns on his head.
so
She said the one that's
it's the one is him.
all of them.
Because all of these are the same images.
That's what I'm saying.
So this your husband right here though, right?
Yeah, that's her husband.
That's your husband. You married to the white, blue-eyed, red-headed devil. That's who you married to. But now I'm gonna show you. Hey, I'm gonna show you. Yes.
He said he was a wool-headed man.
Right. Okay.
See,
So.
no, I gotta go
So you
now.
just said that he's a woolly hair man. Okay. We agree with that. He is definitely all right, sis. He is definitely a woolly haired man. But now I'm talking to you, sis. Let me show you the confusion about people. Our sister just said that he's a woolly. He got woolly hair, right?
Yeah.
I agree with that. But why did she say that this is Jesus? That this man here got woolly hair?
You do?
That man got woolly hair?
No, not that
Do
one.
you know what woolly hair looks like?
No, she said the right one. She said the right one.
She said that one over there. Okay. I'm sorry. Because at the end of the day, we got to understand this. With this image right here came doctrines. Came a different doctrine. The Lord said, if any man come unto you speaking a different doctrine, not according to the doctrine that he taught. What is that, Matthew 24? What? Right. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Because you said the color. You said the wool was white, right? Wool can be many of different colors.
Black sheep.
There's black sheep. You got black sheep that got black wool. Remember, wool is a texture. My brother here, that's wool. Woolly hair is kinky hair. Every black people, even myself, if I let my sides grow out, it's woolly. So woolly hair is a texture, not a color. So wool can be black, wool can be white. There's a lot of white sheep, yeah, but there's also black sheep. I've seen brown sheep. So guess what? Wool can be white, black, brown, but what is the texture of wool? Because the Bible said that the Lord had hair like the pure wool. So not only is it a color, but it's also a texture. So whenever you take your hat off, what texture is your hair? Black? No, it's texture is like the kinkiness. You know how they call it nappy hair? That's a texture.
That's right.
You know, this man hair isn't the texture of kinky nappy. He got goat hair. So I mean stringy hair, stringy straight hair instead of curly hair. But let's get that because we asked the question, who was she married to? She pointed to this man right here. But at the same time, she said, he had woolly hair. So let's go to show what Christ looked like. You got Revelation? Yes, sir. 1 and 1.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So the Lord gave unto John the image of what he looked like. That's what revelation, the word revelation means, to reveal. It reveals what Christ looked like. It reveals what's going to happen in the last days. The book of Revelation reveals a lot of stuff. So right now, we're revealing what Christ looked like. Go to verse 13.
Verse 13.
11.
Verse
11.
Verse 11, saying, I am Alpha and Omega, the first and the last, and what thou seest, write in a book.
So John the Baptist was looking, John the Revelator, thank you. John the Revelator was looking at Christ, and Christ told him, what you see, write in a book. So that's like me right now looking at you. If you tell me what I see, write in a book, I'm gonna say a sister with a purple hat, with a purple head covering on. Likewise, what John the Revelator was doing with Christ. Read.
What thou seest, write in a book.
14. Let's jump in.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So our sister said he had woolly hair. She's right. The Bible says he had white, woolly hair. So his hair on his head and his hair on his beard was white and woolly. Meaning what? I got my hair on my beard still. It's woolly, it's nappy. If I don't comb it, it rolls up. That's what wool does. Have you ever seen, I don't know, whenever you maybe looked at it already, but if you haven't, go home and watch a sheep get shaved. The hair be tied up together. That's how twisted up to be. The same as our hair. If we don't comb our hair, it'll roll up together. So that's the same thing that was going on with Christ. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So let's look at this man, this image right here. This man does not have white woolly hair. He has blonde goat hair, stringy hair. Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
It said his eyes was as a flame of fire, which means what? His eyes was red. Christ's first miracle was he turned water into wine. So he did drink wine in moderation. He went out here drunk, falling over himself, like most of our people, but he had red eyes because he drank wine. That was one of the prophets. That was one of the prophecies that was mentioned about him. Let's get that real quick. Because at the end of the day, we have to understand all things. This Bible is a black man's book. This Bible came from our ancestors, written from us, by us, to us. Read.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49, verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
So that was a prophecy of when Christ returned. It said his eyes will be red with wine. Why? Because he would drink wine. That's how, you probably seen some older brothers when they start drinking, their eyes turn red. The white parts of their eyes turn red. A lot of us have. I got uncles. Heck, I drink myself sometimes. Whenever I drink, the whiteness of my eyes turn red in moderation. Right, that was his first miracle, right?
And his eyes was as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
So let me ask you a question, sis. If you didn't have your shoes on and I seen the top of your feet, would the top of your feet be the same color as the rest of your body? Yeah. Maybe a little lighter, a little darker, but yeah, your feet gonna be black just like your whole body, right? Read that again.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
What color is brass? What color is brass? Because we got a lot of our people, we read these things, but it's yeah. This here is brass. What color is this? Brown, right? Brass is a derivative of brown. It might be a light brown or a dark brown, but it's gonna always be brown. That's what we gotta understand. Christ was a brown man, but how brown was he, Reed?
And his feet.
Hold on just a second. Hey, how you doing, my brother? How you doing, all right? All right, I'll praise it. Hey, what's your name, yo, I'm asking? Mark? Marcus. Hey, good to meet you, Mr. Marcus. I'm David. Hey, give me just a second. What we doing right now is we going over what the true image of what Christ looked like. Because at the end of the day, a lot of our people will point at this image right here and say, this is Christ. This is God right here. Where did that come from, if you don't mind me asking, Mr. Marcus? Where did this image come from?
The white man.
The white man. When we was in slavery, he taught us his image. So guess what? Guess what? This image done a lot of damage to us. With this image came different doctrines, but also with this image came self-hatred. Meaning what? We look at the white man like he's God on earth now. And we'll look at you like, oh, that's just another nigga. Hey, that nigga can't tell me nothing. Hey, I know stuff just like he knows stuff. The white man taught me just like he taught him. It comes with self-hatred. Because at the end of the day, we are the greatest people on this earth. When I see you, I'm supposed to see a king up on this earth. When I see my sister right here, I'm supposed to see a righteous daughter of Sarah, a princess up on this earth. Meaning what? If you seen a princess right now, would you run and try to jump on her and have sex with her? No, you're gonna treat her as royalty, right? That's how we supposed to treat our sisters. We're not supposed to see them as what's some old terms? A piece of meat. We're not supposed to see them as something, I'm gonna wham bam and thank you ma'am and go on about my day. No, that's not how we're supposed to treat our people.
Right.
Likewise, whenever we see a black man, we ain't supposed to want to kill him for everything. This nigga step on my shoes, he gonna get it. This nigga look at me wrong, he gonna get it. That's evil as hell. And I'm not saying that you're doing it, Mr. Mark.
Hey, this only Black America.
Right.
These youngsters don't have no guidance.
But guess what? These youngsters need righteous black men to stand up and lead. And yes, appreciate that. I do that a lot. So right now, right, but hey, it's all right. We're gonna get into that. But right now, we want to finish what the image of what Christ actually looked like. Because like I said, this image came with a bunch of problems. But I want to show you, according to the Bible, what he looked like. We're going to start at verse 14 again.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
So he had white, woolly hair, meaning white in color, woolly in texture. What color, what texture would you say wool is, if you don't mind me asking, Mr. Barnes? Right. Hey, there you go, right there. We got woolly hair. We are one of the only people on this planet with woolly hair. I mean, you can say, all right, the Africans, but there's so many differences. Yeah, there's so many differences between us and the actual Africans. But read on.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
So, Mr. Marcus, if you don't mind me asking, sir, what color is brass?
Brass. It's like a light brown.
A light brown. There you go. Because a lot of we get a lot of different answers on that question. That's the reason why we gotta ask. A lot of our people don't know that this is brass. The only people that gets about that color is us. You can't even use the Africans for that one because they get muddy black. They get super black. Hey, I know I'm a dark man, golly. So yes, brass is a dark brown. But at the end of the day, how dark was Christ? Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace.
Now, Mr. Marcus, hey, what's your name, sis? Tisha. Mr. Marcus. Mr. Marcus, Miss Tisha. If I burn anything, what color does it turn? Black. The Bible is letting you know that Christ is a very dark-skinned black man.
That's right.
Now, I wouldn't say that he was Hamite dark, but he was dark. We're gonna just leave it right there. Right. So, what'd you say?
Jewish.
He was
Jewish, like the color brown.
Okay, yeah, all praises. So yeah, now we get it. Christ was a dark man, but now back to the point that I was making. with the white image of Christ came also doctrines. Doctrines came with that, and Christ warned us about this. The image of Christ Christ warned us that this would happen. Give me Matthew 24, because at the end of the day, we have to read the Bible in its entirety, because Christ said, "Hey, many will come in His name." But let's get it out of the Bible.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 4. And Jesus answered and said unto him, take heed that no man deceive you.
Why? Because a lot of people was going to be deceived in this day. A lot of people was going to be believing on something that was not true.
Idol gods.
Right. Hey, there you go. Yep, read on.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
A lot. When the white man came and said that Christ was white, everybody in the world believed that he's white now. You can take that image anywhere in the world, and they're gonna be they're gonna say that's Jesus Christ. Take it to Mexico. Jesus Christ. And everybody gonna tell you that this white image is Christ. Why? Because they pushed it through the whole world. And what did Christ say? Read that again.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
Many of people have been deceived. Now, when we ask black people today, hey, what color is Christ? It don't matter what color he is. Well, and since when haven't it mattered? Let me ask you something. If I ask you what color, if I told you Martin Luther King was a white man, and would you be like, hey, it don't matter what color he is?
No, I'm just gonna tell you like my uncle R.L. used to say, blow that smoke up somebody else's ass.
Yeah, go blow that smoke somewhere else.
No disrespect, but
Nah, you good, bro. You good. We grown men out here. Go blow that smoke somewhere else, because it ain't coming here. Hey, all places that you can see it, but a lot of our people can't. The Bible just said that a lot of people was going to be deceived. So, with that being said, like I said, let me show you something that came with the image, with the white image. Give me yeah, I'll pray.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 4. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus, whom we have not preached, or if you receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might as well bear with them.
Right. So the Lord let me know spirits and doctrines come with these other idols. That's an image, an idol that's not of the Bible. I'll give anybody in the world $100 if they can show me that Jesus is white. You can't do it. It's an unwinnable bet. That bet is in my favor because Jesus ain't white. You ain't gonna find a white Jesus nowhere in the Bible. But with that image came doctrine. Give me not Hebrew, but Hosea 4 and 1. We're gonna start at verse 1. Because this is a spirit that came. Now don't get it wrong, this spirit was already up on us, but it was magnified when these people started ruling. Read.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
So controversy means problem. The Lord letting us know, I got a problem with y'all. With y'all Israelites, I got a problem with y'all. Why? Because y'all don't, hey, how you doing, my brother?
All right, brother, how you doing?
Already, hey, I'm doing well,
Yes,
man.
sir,
we out here just spreading the gospel, trying to help our people. So, enlighten our people.
How you doing?
Yes, sir. So, now, we're going to touch on this, but I got, before I touch on that, hold Hosea, because I do want to know, if I asked y'all today, what's y'all nationality, what would y'all tell me? Nationality mean your race, all of that. Huh?
God.
You said you're a God? You're a God or you're God?
We're God. We the people.
Okay, you're right. We are gods. According to, matter of fact, since my brother said it, let me help him out. Give me that in Psalms. Because the Bible does say that we are gods. And I'm going to show you that right now. Psalms 82.
Psalms chapter 82 and verse 6. I have said, ye are God,
So yeah, the Bible say, yeah, we God, you right. But if we're not doing according to what the Bible says, what's gonna happen to us?
We're gonna be just like the other ones that's falling.
Read on.
I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. But ye shall die like men.
If you're not keeping these commandments, if we don't confirm ourselves to what this Bible say, God letting you know you're gonna die like every other nigga on this world. So we might be gods. Yes, we are gods. But if you don't keep these commandments that the Bible saying, you're gonna die like a nigga. And now let me show you, cause and I say nigga, but you know nigga is in the Bible, right?
Right.
So if I gotta prove it, I will prove it.
Be
But
interpreted in different ways.
right, the word nigga is actually in the Bible.
Yeah.
But yes sir, give me let's go to Deuteronomy 28 because at the end.
22.
Oh, Deuteronomy 22 and 5? Yes sir. Hey, let's get it because at the end of the day, we do want our people to know. Because I was showing you Deuteronomy 10 and 12, the things we must do to get back on the right track with God. So, as a woman, let me show you something that you're supposed to be doing, and likewise something that us as men we're not supposed to be doing. Read.
Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So I like to read to the man first. Why? Because the man part, we always tend to understand that. Let me ask you, my brother Marcus, because you're a wise man. You have a lot of knowledge. So that second part said a man should not put on a woman's garment. What is that talking about?
I hate to go there, but LGBT.
Hey, I mean, don't hate to do it because that's the LGBT community is not according to the Bible.
See, man was lonely. Then created one man, so man wouldn't be doing the things that they're doing now.
Right. But for somebody that may not understand, let's make it plain for them. What is an actual woman's garment? Hey, read that again.
The woman shall not wear.
So now we're talking about what's to be worn. The things that you wear on your body, read.
Shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
What do men wear that pertain? Well, yeah, man doing it today. But what do men wear that they not supposed to wear that pertain to a woman?
Dress.
Dress. And all these Negroes doing it today. You got your Tyler Perry,
Right.
your Martin Lawrence,
Right.
your Young Thugs.
Right.
Hey, how the heck your name gonna be Young Thug walking around here in a adorned dress?
But you're a big guy.
Just fruited in them.
Curse though, ain't it?
But I'm telling you, all people are so far away from God.
Yes, sir.
And ask yourself this: why do they push it heavy on these rappers? And these not just rappers, but these famous people.
Because they know one thing, that if the kids on the outside like these people,
Right.
then, hey, if we feed it to the ones that's powerful than the ones that's out here that's poor, then hey, they gonna fall in them.
Bro, you hit the nail on the head because
Exactly.
why do they give these rappers, they gave Young Thug millions of dollars. I'm assuming, I don't know how much he worth. But at the end of the day, people look at this man like, hey, I'm going to follow him. When I grow up, I want to be just like Young Thug. And now what Young Thug done did, put on a dress. Now, so when you grow up, what the heck you want to do? Put on a dress. Hey, it's brainwashing on another level, bro.
Yeah.
You in the spirit but the Lord is letting us know that a man shouldn't wear a dress. And we tend to always understand that. But let's finish that off and then read it from the top.
For all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So, yes, I understand. Hey, before you go, bro, hey, one of y'all get this brother to subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, I just
They already
subscribed
subscribed?
to it, yes,
Hey, man, check us out,
I'm
bro.
gonna be at y'all school next.
Hey, always, Lord's will.
Y'all have a good one.
Because that brother got a lot of sense.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example. nation is community. Nation is children with role models.